Hi, I'm Troy from Woodland Scenics. Today I'm going to show you a few ways to apply Whitewater Highlight to add further realism to your layout. Step 1 is to shake Whitewater Highlight well. Whitewater Highlight was specially tinted and designed to model froth and foam on water areas. My preferred technique is dry brush. Take some Whitewater Highlight, put it in a cup or whatever you have to use. Take a wide brush, get some paint on it. Like that. We're going to take off as much as we can. Kind of the opposite of painting, you want to take most paint off the brush, and this will hit all the peaks and highlights of our ripple and wave material. When using the dry brush technique, I like to use that at the tail end of a rapid or a large amount of water moving so that it can skip across the top of the water. Because we don't need it up front where you're going to have really strong white highlights where you have a hard line where the water is churned up heavily. As you can see, just try to take it and try and actually kind of scrape off any excess paint on the brush. It's called dry brush, but there is a very little amount on there. Because you're wanting to skip across the top of the water, because that's where the white would be. This will definitely hit up a little heavier with our Whitewater Highlight, but I'll go ahead and hit that also. Another technique is to use a loaded paintbrush with our Whitewater Highlight as opposed to the dry brush. The only difference between this and the dry brush technique is that you don't wipe off the excess paint. So down here towards the end of our rapids, and as well throughout the diorama here, where the water is hitting these rocks, that's going to create the most whitewater effect that you want to lay on there. So we have a good amount of Whitewater Highlight on our paintbrush. I'm just going to try to put a little on. We don't want to paint it totally white, but we're going to add that hard line where the water kicks up the most. We're going to try to just kind of stipple it down, because as it comes around the rock, it's going to fade a little bit. Do the same thing on this side. Right here is where the water meets the rock and kicks up the most water and kicks it in the air and turns it white. This is where the white would be the strongest as it hits the rock. So I'm going to fade it as it goes down. Now I'm going to use Whitewater Highlight to create the splash and froth at the bottom of this waterfall. The falling water on the waterfall itself as it falls is creating foam. So we're going to recreate that also with our Whitewater Highlight. The last technique I'll share with you in this video is how to apply a Whitewater Highlight using a toothpick. First, you just want to dip the toothpick in the Whitewater Highlight. Then apply it. The toothpick is like an extremely fine brush. I'll place it over here. I want a little more froth coming around this rock right here. And I can do that just like that without getting it on the rock or adding too much. Okay, what we have here is a sample board of our water wave material, and we've created 3 different waves. I have the swelling wave here, I have a peaking wave here. It's got a little bit of a cap to it. We're going to hit this with Whitewater Highlight, and also have a crashing wave, which we will also hit with our Whitewater Highlight to bring these to life. For more information on our water system, please watch our other water system videos and visit woodlandscenics.com. Thanks for watching.